Tiger goat, does whatever the tiger goat does. What's up, guys? We're back here playing some Guild Wars 2. So I think this time I'm going to take you through a little walkthrough of the crafting, because I just figured out how to do it. And I'm level 16 now. I'm still digging the great sword. I'm a warrior. I can't remember what the frick race I am. It's set on the beginning screen. Whatever this kind of dude is. Anyway, for crafting, first of all, you're going to need to collect some raw materials, and the raw materials are going to be found in your starting area. I'm in like the level 15 area right now, so I'm gonna warp over to where you start off. You can have 2 crafting professions at one time. Now, you are able to learn other professions, but you have to ditch one of your current professions in order to learn a different one. Now, if you ditch a profession, you don't lose all of that and then have to start over. You still keep all your shit, but you just can't craft that kind of stuff. And if you want to go back to crafting that kind of stuff, you have to pay coin, like in-game coin. So you can see on the mini-map down here, I'll zoom in a little bit. See these little things? And this and this. If you get close enough to this stuff, it shows you where the raw materials are on your mini-map, which is very nice. So these here are for a cook. Trees are, you can use trees for, you know, weaponsmithing, or I don't know. I'm a weaponsmith and a cook. No, the cook is the most difficult, or one of the most difficult trade professions, because the items to do the cooking is very rare, and the recipes are like way harder than other crafting recipes. So I would suggest doing, I mean, I'm trying the cooking myself. I just wanted to see what it was like. So far I've made myself some hamburgers, I think. Yeah. And they give me 3% plus burning duration and 10% experience from kills. So that's kind of cool. You know, you can just eat those. I don't know, can I give those away? Yeah, it's consumable. So I'm pretty sure I can sell those or give them to fellow players. Which, by the way, I actually did get into a group earlier today, and we managed to kill one of the bosses in one of the other zones. Excuse me. That's one other way that I found is good to earn early XP and go raw hunting, is to travel around the world to the different starter zones for all the different races. And you know, once you've got over level 10 or 15 where I am, you can go back to those other starter zones for the other races and just beat the shit out of everything. And it's really, you still get a decent amount of XP because of the down leveling. You can see right here, I'm level, if you look where my mouse is down here, I'm level 16, but since I'm in the starter zone, it downgrades you to level 4. Now, you're actually still stronger than you ever could have possibly been at level 4, but it's not like you're killing stuff in one hit. But you can take a lot more damage than you would be able to at that level. But it's still, you know, it makes it fun. You're not just one-hitting everything. And you're also able to group up with lower level people and still have a good time, which it really seems to me like The creators of this game, ArenaNet and what is it, NCSoft, they seem to have addressed pretty much everything that is annoying and tedious in MMOs. And we'll get into more of that later when we get into the crafting, but I'm kind of low on raws, so I'm going to need to find some more copper ore so I can show you guys how the crafting works. So I'm going to run around here a little bit and look for some copper ore veins. The fact that they pop up on your mini-map is really awesome. So basically you just kind of stroll around and keep an eye on your mini-map. Ooh, see, it shows where down players are too. Oh, there's a boss up here. Flame Legion Shaman. Oh, he got killed. Well, I didn't make it there in time to show you guys that. But that's how the bosses work usually, is they'll show up on the map if you get close enough, and everybody around the area will just come in and start whooping ass. So, and depending on how many people show up, you'll actually, it'll get harder. Like more little small guys will come out to help them and stuff. I'm gonna revive this player guy here. Oh, it's a fisher. That's not a player. It's an NPC. Now this is another player right here, Gurkwolf. So basically right now I'm just running around looking for some copper ore and killing some stuff along the way. This guy looks like maybe he wants to team up. See what he has to say. Yee. Oh, he doesn't speak English. Yo, he means. Alright, so all you do is click on him and go to this little thing here and invite, or you can just type /invite. So here's copper ore. You just walk up to it and push F. Your guy will harvest it. Let's see what you get over here. Takes 10 of those to make one bar or whatever. Maybe you can make multiple things out of one bar. Come on, we need some copper up in this bitch. Video's gonna end up being like an hour long. I might end up just stopping it and going hunting for some copper and then restarting it again. So actually I think I'm gonna do that because I don't want this video to be that long. My last one was like almost 40 minutes long. I didn't even realize it, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright, I'm back for the moment. One thing I wanted to show you guys that I forgot to mention is in order to harvest the raw materials, you're going to need to buy harvesting equipment. You can find them on merchants. You're going to need to find just a regular merchant like this guy here. I'm like right in on the edge. This is my main city right here. It's like the starter area. So I'm right here.
You got 3 times and
it's gonna be different.
I'm in a buying mood.
That's great. That's gonna be different depending on what, you know, race you are and whatnot. But find yourself a merchant.
You've got gold, right?
You can see here he's got. Don't bother buying these bags from these guys. What you want to do to get a bag
We're
getting a
all
little
out
off
of those
topic
big
here,
ones.
but is go on the Black Lion Trading Company.
Quality
Just
stuff. I'm
search
impressed.
for
Is this
put
real?
your filter on bag, and you can find
Counted them 3 times and we're still short.
some 8-slot bags that are player made for pretty cheap usually. There's a 9,
Nice.
so that's
Take 2 of
6
those.
silver. But you can see here we got 8-slot
Boss,
equipment
I'm working as
bag,
fast
juice
as I
bag for 47 copper. I mean, that's nothing. It's only a few more than
I counted them
4 slot
3
from
times
this guy,
and we're
so don't
still
buy these
short.
bags. But here's what you got: your copper harvesting sickle. That's for harvesting trees. Or wait, no, that's for food stuff like bushes and shit. This is for trees. This is for metal. So you're gonna want to buy one of each. And you see these got these little numbers on here. That's how many times you can use them. They do run out. So
That crafter left a
you got
message
enough
for you,
coin,
boss.
just buy 2 of each
Hey,
right away.
I can't restock those until you get more in.
And then you're going to need to go into your hero by pressing H. And you can see right here is your 3 slots for your harvesting equipment. So normally it'll be up here. And then to equip them, you just double click. And you can see it goes right in here. Alright. Still looking for more copper. What I'm going to show you next is how you can travel around to different zones
One of these guys.
so that you can it makes it easier to find raws, because you can go, you know, clear all the raws that you can find out around your city, then just go to a different city for a different race and do the same. So you're gonna need to find like this purple looking portal thing here. And you go into here. This is going to be different for each race once again, but you'll find it eventually. Once you hit around level 10, you just need to explore around inside your main city, basically. And it's going to bring you to Lion's Arch, which is kind of like the hub for all the different teleporters. And if my game will load up here, alright. So here we are. I'm on the overflow right now because there's too many people on the main one. But anyway, you can see there's all these different portals here. And they go to all the different starter zones, basically. So we'll go to this one here. So here we are in a different zone. You can see it looks completely, this is like a snowy level, looks completely different than my starter zone. And this is good for running around gathering raws, especially if you're a cook, because you need to go all over the place to find that crap. So if you're in this starting zone right here is where the gate is. And out here is where I'm going to be looking for more raws. So I'm going to stop recording once again, and I'll be back once I find some more raws. Alright, I just had to come back for a second, man. Look at this shit. Aren't these graphics just fucking sick? This map is beautiful. I'm just running around, chopping down trees. People shooting bison over here. So here's a tree. This is where you get wood, obviously.
The son of Svanir was spotted by the Haven with a pack of corrupted
dude. I'm
wolves.
trying to chop this tree down. God damn it. So you see, you get combat XP for chopping down frickin' trees. None of this fucking, oh, I get different XP for my gathering and different XP for combat and different XP for you. Well, you do get different XP for your trade skill. But oh, there's some more copper. That's what I'm after. But I mean, man, this just looks awesome. So it looks like we're gonna have enough copper over here that I can head back to my, I like to do my crafting at my home city. So here's a copper vein. And once in a while you'll find it'll say rich copper ore vein, and you usually get 3 or 4 pieces of ore out of one of these little doohickeys, but you get like 10 out of one of the big ones. Sometimes they're guarded by a little bit tougher enemies, so they like to make it a challenge for you to get the where the hell is that one? Up on the mountainside? Is there a way to get up there? I have to go mountain climbing here. Yeah, screw the lion guard, they can suck it. Come on, dude, you can't make it up that shit? Oh, there it is. Oh, and you'll see up there there's a vista. That's one other thing you get pretty easy XP for. Holy shit, I got a griffin on me. What to shoot your ass, bitch. Aw. Sorry, I had to kill him. Man, PETA is gonna be after my ass. So anyway, see these little red triangle things here on your map? It says Undiscovered Vista. If you can make it up to it, it's basically just kind of gives you, a sky bird's eye view of the area. Just kind of shows off, some of the graphics and stuff. Plus you get experience points for it, so why not? Look at that, 99 XP. Alright, so I think we're good on raw materials. So I'm gonna head back to my... Now you can see where, right here is where I warped into that portal thing. And it took me over here. But now that I've just, as long as you walk past these waypoints, you can just travel back to them by clicking on them on your map. It costs you like a couple copper, but big frickin' deal. So we're gonna go back to the crafting area here. Okay, we're back in the crafting area here in my home city. It's located at the Canton Factorium. For me, so you can see that this is going to be one of the coolest things I think about this game that I'm going to show you now. Is here's the banker. Now, no matter where you are in the world, let's say you got a full inventory or you've gathered a bunch of raw material or whatever. Open your inventory with I, go up here to options and put deposit all collectibles. Now you can see all this shit disappeared out of my inventory. Now, when you go back to your city, or wherever there's a banker, I'm not really sure yet because I'm pretty new at this game, but I found my banker here. So here's your bank. Go up and talk to this guy.
Victory at any cost.
Now here, if you go to collectibles right here, here's all the raw ingredients that you gathered. And no matter where you are in the whole game, all you gotta do is open your inventory and hit deposit collectibles, and they come into this little bank area right here. Not only that, but when you go craft, you don't even have to have the stuff in your inventory. As long as it's in your bank, you can craft with your materials right out of your bank. You don't need to have it on you. That's huge. I mean, how many of you have played EverQuest 2 or I haven't played a lot of WoW, but I'm assuming it's like EverQuest where you need to have the stuff on you in order to craft. So you're constantly running back to your bank, trying to manage your inventory, blah blah blah. This game, none of that crap. As long as you got the stuff in your bank vault, you can craft with it. You don't need to have it on your character. You don't need to run back to your bank to deposit all your shit. You just open your inventory, go to deposit, bam, it's done. Once again, this game has pretty much addressed every stupid, annoying thing about MMOs ever conceived. So, in order to become the different trade skills, you need to go talk to Master Craftsman. So right here is a Master Weaponsmith. Over here is a Master Armorsmith, Master Jeweler. They're all around. See on the map. You got Master Jewelers are going to be over here, tailoring, you know, whatever you want to do. Leatherworking, cooking, artificing. You can have 2 at a time. Like I said before, let's say you've completely learned one of your crafts and you want to try something different. You can disable one or both and learn new ones. Now that doesn't mean you lose all your skill from the old ones. It just means in order to go back to those, you're going to have to pay in-game coin to reactivate that, since you can only have 2 active at a time. So essentially you can learn every crafting skill in the game, which is also freaking awesome. So you need to talk to that guy in order, to
Legion calls.
become a weaponsmith. I'm already, so it doesn't give me the option, but also he'll sell you some supplies that you might need to do your crafting. And for what is this called? Karma, which is something that you earn from doing quests and stuff. You can buy some high-level recipes, which these are for level 125.
Until we meet again.
Weaponsmith, which I'm not that high yet. So here's your basic crafting station. When you start out, oh my god, that banging is loud. I hope you guys can still hear me. But anyway, when you start out, you're only gonna have like refine this stuff and a few different things. But I'll show you how you learn new recipes. You don't have to buy them, you just experiment.
Need something?
I don't have any lumps of tin to make bronze bars, so I'm gonna need to buy a couple from this guy. And again, I have these on my main inventory now. I'm gonna do this just to show you guys. So here's my 10 lumps of tin in my inventory. Now, if I run over here to the bank, just put those in the bank, and I'll still be able to use them when I'm crafting. So
what?
Hello, Mr. Bank. You know, I didn't even have to do that. I could have just deposited the collectibles. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. But anyway. Put those down here. And again, I'm an idiot and I ran all the way over here for nothing. I could have just hit deposit collectibles. But I wanted to show you that it was in the bank, I guess, so. So now my lumps of tin then is in the bank. Now, magically, when I go over to my crafting station here, and I select make me some bronze ingots, you can see that I have 10 lumps of tin, even though it's not in my main inventory, it's in the bank. So, craft 2 of those. So now you can see it shows these little numbers up here. That means how many of these different things you can make out of the bronze ingots that I just made. When you click on this stuff, it shows you what it takes to make it. So let's make something I haven't made before so I can show you guys how to discover new recipes. So we'll make, we're going to make a bronze dagger. So for that we need a vial of weak blood, which I have 3, a blade, and a hilt. So come up here, make a bronze dagger blade. dagger hilt. Now if you want to make multiple of these things, you can just hit craft all and it'll make a whole bunch of them. And it goes really fast when you do that. It'll each new one you make goes twice as fast as the last one. So the first one will go like bam, and then the next one will go faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. So if you're making like 20 of the same piece, it goes really fast actually. Now I got these wooden planks also, so we're gonna refine those. And here I can show you how that works. So we're gonna make all 7 that I can make with the raw wood that I got. You can watch it goes slow, and it goes faster, and it just keeps getting faster, 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 faster. Awesome. Now I want to make some of these inscriptions because I want to show you what you can do with them. So it says I need to make wooden dowels. So I'm going to take my wooden planks that I have and make some wooden dowels out of it. You can see to make a wooden dowel it takes 1 wooden plank. So let's just make a bunch of those. Now, I'm not gaining any experience for this because I'm already level 37 and you can see these excuse me, grayed out. So now I got some wooden dowels so I can make these inscriptions. They do different things. If you mouse over them, it shows you what they do. So we're gonna craft one of these and one of these. Whoops. And one of those. Now, if I wanted to just make a mighty bronze dagger, I could do that by just hitting craft here. But I want to show you guys how you can make even cooler stuff than that. You go up here to the discovery, and here you got 4 different slots. And basically you can take any of the parts that you've made, which here's my dagger blade, my dagger hilt, my bronze ingot. I got the inscriptions that I made with the dowels. So drag over the blade, and now all the other stuff that I can make a possible combination with will be highlighted, and the rest of the stuff will be grayed out. So I can't add this in there. No. 0 possible recipes. Okay, so blade, hilt, which would be what you needed to just make the dagger. But now if I add one of these other inscriptions here, now you can see it says this looks like something. Craft the item to save the recipe. So you craft it.
Time for a promotion.
Voila! Now I've crafted a healing bronze dagger, which is a level 15 weapon instead of a level 5 weapon. So that's how you discover how to make new stuff. It works the same with any profession. And I think that's about it for crafting. I don't know if I'm missing anything here. It works the same for cooking. The only thing is the cooking recipes are a lot more strict, and the stuff that you need to find them are a lot more rare. So if you're going to be a cook, keep that in mind. In fact, the game even warns you of that when you decide you want to be a cook. But basically that's crafting in Guild Wars 2. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Thanks for watching.